Welcome. Welcome. It is another exciting day, a great day to be alive. Listen, today is the best day to have your best day, not tomorrow, today. So take the opportunity to have a best day. I don't know how you started the day. I don't know how far you are in the day. Maybe it's already 12 o'clock. Maybe it's already 6 p.m. But believe for something. There was one time I was waiting for something. I believe I was going to receive it. It was late in the day. I started getting discouraged. If you've never been discouraged, then I have. Oh wow! I began to say talking to God, Lord, how come it didn't happen? I believe. You say if I believe, all things are possible. If I believe, I will receive. Nothing happened. Got discouraged. 7 o'clock. The place closed at 7. Couple minutes. I received a phone call. I said, Lord, you are amazing. So I'm telling you, God is an amazing God. God is amazing. Hey, welcome to my life. Today I want to talk to you about 3 principles. The triangle of success. According to Brian Tracy. If you know Brian Tracy, he's written less over almost 100 books. He's been New York Times bestseller so many times. He writes about about goal setting, time management, the whole, personal development era. Brian Tracy is one of the top guru in the personal growth. Today I want to go over the three principles. He calls it the triangle of success. The triangle of success. If you can manage to follow, to master these 3 success principles, success will stop being random. It will become inevitable in your life today. Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome. Let me know where you are watching me from. Welcome. Today we're gonna have a great day. We're gonna learn something together. We're gonna go through these principles. Life changing. They will change your life. I know they will. They have changed mine. So this is what I learned from him. I want to pass it down to you. So once you get it, go pass it to somebody else. They said the best way to learn something is to teach it. Okay, yeah. Principle 1. It's the triangle. A triangle has 3 different points. Number 1 is to take complete responsibility for your life. You are where you are because of yourself. And you will be where you are next year unless you do something about it. Okay, it says you must take 100% responsibility, which means you don't wait on nobody, you don't blame nobody, you don't complain about nobody. If you don't make a decision, nobody will come to rescue you. I have learned that. I have seen it happen over and over and over. When you wait, I've seen people wait, looking around. They can do something, never done nothing. They waiting. When they finally realize nobody's coming to rescue me, they said, okay, you know what? I need to do something about it. He told that story. He said when he was 21 years old, he was complaining about things. Things were not going right for him. Didn't finish high school. Started working on laboring job, unskilled labor, hard job, earning a little bit of money, wasn't getting nowhere, wasn't sure what he wanted for his life. One day, he was in his small room apartment. He couldn't go outside. It was cold. At least his apartment was warm. He realized, he said, if I don't do something, I realize nobody is going to come to rescue me. If I don't do something about it, I'm going to stay there. I'm going to die there. I need to get up and do something. He got up. This man became who he became because he took responsibility. Hello. How are you, Sugar? I like that name. Thank you for you always watch me. How glad God bless you, okay? God bless you. I pronounce a blessing on your life. The three triangle. Take 100% responsibility for your life, my friend. People will not come to rescue you. People don't even want to help you, to be honest with you. If you're in a problem, you're looking up and down, right and left, everybody is doing what they do. People are not going to come rescue you. You have to say, you know what? I am where I am because of something I didn't do last year, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. So, or something I did. It's two things. You are where you are because of your own choices. It's because the choices you made or the choices you did not make. That's the bottom line. That's fundamental to success until you realize, I need to do something about it. I will stop complaining. I will stop blaming people. Somebody didn't help you 5 years ago, that's fine. Somebody could have helped you to get a loan, to go to school, pay for you to go to school, pay for you to get an apartment, pay for you not to get evicted out of the house, your apartment. Yeah, somebody should have helped you, but they didn't. That's mean it is on you to do something about their life. You can change your life. You can change your life. I don't care if you don't believe you're smart enough, if you if you're dyslexic person, if you have some sort of handicap, you can change your life. I reference often the man named Voyachik. No arms, no legs. The man is all over the world. Somebody needed to carry him, to put him on the table so he can talk. Carry him back. Can you imagine? The man is all over the world. Multi-millionaire. My friend, there is no excuse. There is no excuse. No, it's not your parents' fault. It's not your friends. I know they could have helped you, but they didn't. But it's not their life. It's not even your parents' fault. Maybe they should have put you in private school. They didn't push you. They let you go on the street. They let you allow you to make your own decision. But at the end of the day, it's your life. You have to take responsibility. Say, I am where I am because of my choices. You made the choice to live where you are living right now. You made the choice to learn what you learn in school. Maybe you made the choice not to learn anything. It is not the government. It is not the law. It's not the taxes. It is not the state. It is not your township regulation. It is you. Take 100% responsive. That's the first law to success. It doesn't matter what they have done to you. You can get yourself out and no one will help you to get out. Nobody will come and rescue you, my friend. You have to do it. And you know what the sweet thing is? You can do it if you are committed. If you have a big enough why, you can do it. Les Brown talked about when he was a young kid selling television door to door. He will go to somebody's house. Hi, would you like to buy a JVC 27 inches color television? They would slam the door on him. Bang! No, get out of here. He would say, okay, what about an Emerson? They said no. He said, what about the Philip? He kept going. He said, finally, he said, do you know anybody who would? No, my cousin down the street. Okay, get out of here. Blow, and slammed the door in his face. He didn't take it personal. He kept going. Because you know why? If he doesn't sell a television, his mother would not eat. The woman was fired because of arthritis in his body. He lost her, she lost her job. She could not provide for them. He had to find a way. If you have a big enough why, my friend, you can get out. How big is your why? How big do you want it? How big do you want to succeed? How big you want to change your life? Maybe your family, your friend, somebody's a loved one that is sick at home. How big is your why? It's not, life is not about complaining or blaming people. The minute you stop blaming people, then you become an adult and you can see clear, because we always have to find somebody to blame. It's my shoes. If you're a soccer player, maybe it's your shoes. If you are a football, if you throw football, maybe it's your gloves. If you play golf, it's your golf club. It's always something to blame, but that doesn't work. What works is when you take complete, full, 100% responsibility to change your life, and it will happen. You will be amazed. Doors will be open. People stand to help you one-on-one when you want to help yourself. If you do not want to help yourself, you want to complain about what people didn't do for you. You want to blame people for your failure, for things you did not achieve. Nobody wants to help you. They will stand to help you when you take responsibility. I've seen it happen all the time. Number 2, the triangle of success. Number 2 is to learn to set goals. Earl Nightingale said, if you are a person without goals, you're just like a ship who leaves the harbor with no destination. Imagine if you were getting on an airplane, right? The pilot said to you, oh, we're just going to fly. We don't know where we're going. We don't even know how much fuel we have. That's going to be awesome. Would you get on that airplane? No, you would not. If they don't know where they're going, they will be on the Pacific Ocean until they run out of fuel and go in the ocean, die. Everybody would die, because we are creatures of goal. If you don't have goal, you don't have a destination. You are not going nowhere. But when you have goal, you put the address in your GPS. You know exactly where you are going. Even if you drift, you miss the turn, take the wrong turn, get lost, you will eventually find your way because you have goal. The Bible says, write down your plans and make it plain. Write down the vision, make the vision plain, make it clear. First step of setting goal, you have to have clarity. You have to know exactly what you want. For instance, if your goal is to earn a lot of money, nothing will happen. But when you are specific, I want to earn $100,000 by the end of the month, you program yourself to success. Goals has to be specific. They have to be measurable. They have to be time bound. It has to be specific exactly what you want. Okay, Brian Tracy said, a goal that is not in writing is just a wish. Most people talk about goals, they never write them down. There is a power when you write your goal down. If that's something you have never done, I want you to try it today. Get a piece of paper. A friend of mine told me, we were talking about goals. He said, wow, one time I was in a place, they were talking about goals. I write down 5, 7 things. 2 years later, he found the piece of paper. He said, whoa, wait a minute, I remember when I wrote these things down. He was able to accomplish each and every one of them. Brian Tracy told, I heard that so many times. Brian Tracy told a group he was coaching, a group of entrepreneurs. He had them write down their goals. Next time they were supposed to meet, in a notebook, he said, okay, everybody, pull out your notebook. Let's see the list of the goal. Did you guys work on them? They're like, oh, no, we never did nothing to them. Open the notebook. Everything was accomplished. There is power. There is something you cannot understand in writing down your goal. Why the minute you purchase a red Tesla, all of a sudden, you see, oh, that's my car. There you go, my car. Here's my car. Oh, this is the same car. But this whole time, they were always there. But once you have it, it becomes important for you. Therefore, your reticular active system begin to look for it. It is the same thing. When you set goals for yourself, your goal is to have a black Mercedes-Benz S600, CL600. Your reticular active system will begin to filter things. Everything that doesn't match that car, you don't see them. But every time you see the black CL600, you see it because it becomes important to you. This is what your reticular, what they call RAS, reticular active system. That's what it does. Therefore, have goal. Your reticular active system, once you have a goal, you will think about your goal all the time because that's what you want. Your reticular active system will begin to find that thing wherever it is. This is the way God made you to attract the things that you want. This is why it's so important to write down your goal. Professor Gail Matthews at a Dominican University, she did a study. Let me tell you what the study says. About 100, 200, over 200 people participated. Entrepreneurs, doctors, lawyers, farmers, all types of people. 214, 70 something people. So she had 5 groups, the study, right? The first group of people, their job is to think about their goals. Only think about their goals. Second group, their job was to write down their goals. Group number 3 had to write down their goal plus commit to one action. Group number 4 were to write down their goals, commit to one action, and send the report to a friend. Group number 5 were to write down their goals, commit to one action, send the list to a friend, and plus provide a weekly report. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take too long. To get a pen, write down what you want, what you desire, where you want to be in 5 years, what type of education you want, what if you want to get married, what kind of spouse you want. Be very specific. The height, the size, the color, everything you desire. If you desire to get married, do that. If you desire a certain type of house, certain type of education, you desire to go to a certain a specific school, write it down. If you want a certain amount of money, be clear, be specific. Exactly where you want to go, when you want to go. Write down your goals. It's powerful. And goal setting is so powerful. Brian Tracy said, goal setting is your master skill of success. Goal setting is your master skill of success. Learn to set goal. When I say learn, there's not much to learn. Write down your goal, be specific, be measurable, be time bound. For instance, if you say, I want a lot of money, that is not a goal. Here's a goal. He said, I earn $100,000 by the end of this month. That is that's a specific, measurable goal. Yeah, okay. The people who only think about their goals. Remember, group one, they only had to think about their goals. That's how powerful a human being can be in terms of setting goals. You are programmed to succeed. Earl Nightingale says, the world is slow. It's waiting for everyone because the world is set up for you to succeed, not for you to fail. That's why even just setting goal is so powerful. Group number one, their job were to think about their goals, only think about their goals. How much did they achieve? 43%. Just thinking about their goals. For those who write down their goal, they achieve 50%. But the people who write down the goal, commit to one action, send it to a friend, and make a weekly progress report, they achieve 76%. If I were you right now, I would be motivated to grab a piece of paper and write down the 10 goals, 5 you want to achieve. Write down your goal. It's powerful. You don't even need to have it all together. But only by writing down your goals, you will achieve them somehow. Because Brian Tracy said, human has a cybernetic. Cybernetic is like something that, that follow things. He said, the same way they used to use pigeon in the war. Pigeon never get lost. If you take a pigeon, put it in a box, put it in another box, you take it, you drive 2,000 miles away. When you get there, you release the pigeon. The pigeon will fly, circle 3 times, it'll go exactly right back where the pigeon came from. That's why they used to use them during the war to send messages back and forth. He says human had the same mechanism. That's why when you set goal, you don't even know how it happened. It just happened because God created you to win, to be a winner. Yeah. Number 3 is to commit to continuous learning. It amazed me when I learned that Warren Buffett read 5 to 8 hours every day. Why would a man that has so much money need to read every day? It is powerful. He said, if you read 1 hour a day, by the end of a week, boss, you will end up reading 1 book. Most books are average 250 pages. Within 1 year, you will read on average 52 books. Do you know how many books you need to read to get a master's degree? So reading every day, continuous learning is one of the top skills, is one of the top discipline or principle to have success. You need to be learning continuously. I learned one thing when a pastor said something years ago, and I caught it. He said, somebody go through something for 40 years before he learned one thing. But he write it in a book. You go, you purchase the book, you learn it in 1 day. But it took that person 40 years. Which means, do you know how much you can learn just by reading? Read 1 hour a day, 20 minutes a day. Read every day. If you want to earn more, you have to know more. You have to learn more. These days, most people drive an average 25 miles a day. 25 miles a day, most people. He said, if you use that time while you're commuting to read, to listen, you cannot read when you're driving, but to listen to audio tape, to teaching podcasts. By the end of the year, that will equivalent to a college degree. Many people, I know one guy, Tai Lopez. When he first started, he used to talk about all the books that he read. The level of knowledge he has is incredible. It's hard to believe. Where did he get it from? Reading. Read. If you're traveling, listen to audio tape, listen to podcasts. Read as much as you can. The more you know, the more you can earn. So that's this number 3 principle. First is to take 100% responsibility for your life. Number 2 is the power of goal setting, the power of writing down your goals clearly in the present tense. And number 3 was to commit to continuous learning. Just by, if you don't have a chance, if you did not have an opportunity to go to college, when you travel, listen to teaching as much as possible. You will even get more knowledge than most people who has gone for 4-6 years in college. There is no excuse these days. I hope I hope this video helped you somehow. Thank you for subscribing, helping us to reach more people with positive, encouraging, motivating messages. Our goal is to change the world. We all can do it together. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that next time we put a video out, you'll be the first to know. You have your best day, because today is the best day to have your best day. Thank you.